Do you often save leftovers from dinner for the next day? Most of us do. It's a great way to save money and reduce waste. But as a cardiologist, there's something I want to share, something many people overlook. How you reheat your leftovers can quietly affect your heart attack risk, especially after the age of 65. To put it simply, certain foods, when reheated, can release compounds that stress your body, and that's not good for your heart. It can increase the chances of experiencing heart attack symptoms over time. However, the good news is that some foods actually become even more nutritious when reheated. So today, let's dive into this together. I'll show you 5 foods you should be careful with when reheating, and 5 foods that can turn into superfoods for your heart the next day. This isn't meant to make you worry. It's simply another tool to help you prevent a heart attack and take better care of your heart. So let's get started. All right, let's kick things off with 5 foods I believe we should be a little more cautious about when reheating. Think of this as our proceed with caution list. Food to be careful with. Number 5, mushrooms. Mushrooms are a fantastic food, low in calories and rich in nutrients. But here's the catch. Their proteins are complex and fragile. Imagine them like a delicate snowflake. The first time you cook mushrooms, everything is stable. But once they cool down, natural enzymes and microbes kick in, breaking them down fast. When you reheat them, you speed up that process even more, turning those proteins into compounds that can upset your digestion. For those of us over 65, with a more sensitive digestive system, consuming these broken-down proteins can lead to bloating, cramps, and stomach pain. But that's not where the risk ends. As a cardiologist, I want you to know this: when your gut is under stress, your body responds with low-grade inflammation. And here's the problem: chronic inflammation, even at low levels, puts extra strain on your heart. Over time, it can increase your risk of a heart attack. Studies have shown a strong link between gut health and heart attack symptoms because systemic inflammation is a known factor that contributes to heart disease. So here's my advice. Enjoy mushrooms right after you cook them. If you have leftovers, eat them cold in a salad or on a sandwich. It's simply not worth the risk to your gut and heart just to reheat a few mushrooms. Food to be careful with. Number 4, eggs. Eggs are a powerhouse of protein, but when it comes to the microwave, they're one of the biggest losers. The first issue is the texture. Reheated eggs often turn rubbery and develop an unpleasant taste. But the real danger I want to warn you about is food safety. Microwaves work by exciting water molecules, but this process is never even, especially in dense foods like eggs. They create hot spots and cold spots, and those underheated areas become the perfect breeding ground for harmful bacteria, especially Salmonella. According to the CDC, older adults face a higher risk of serious complications from foodborne illnesses. For a young person, a Salmonella infection might just mean a few rough days. But for someone with underlying heart disease, it can be a serious medical event. Fever, vomiting, and diarrhea can rapidly lead to dehydration. As your body loses fluids, your blood volume drops and your blood thickens. This forces your heart to pump much harder and faster to keep circulation going. That extra strain can trigger arrhythmias or worse, serious heart attack events. It's a gamble you don't want to take. The best approach: cook just enough eggs for one meal. If you have leftover quiche or frittata, enjoy it at room temperature or cold. Your health is too valuable to risk for a reheated egg. Food to be careful with. Number 3, spinach and other leafy greens. I always encourage my patients to eat plenty of spinach, but it's essential to eat it the right way. The issue lies in its natural nitrate content. In the form of nitrate, no, it's completely harmless. However, during cooling and storage, bacteria present in the greens can convert nitrate into nitrite, no. Reheating spinach speeds up this chemical transformation. Nitrite can interfere with the hemoglobin in your red blood cells. Hemoglobin's job is to transport oxygen from your lungs to every cell in your body, including your heart muscle. When nitrite is present, it reduces your blood's ability to carry oxygen, a condition known as methemoglobinemia. Think of your red blood cells as delivery trucks carrying oxygen. Nitrite is like someone deflating the tires on some of those trucks. For a heart that may already be working harder to pump oxygen-rich blood, any drop in delivery efficiency adds a significant burden. What's more, in the acidic environment of your stomach, nitrite can form nitrosamines compounds recognized by international cancer research agencies as potentially carcinogenic. My advice: eat spinach right after cooking it. If you have leftovers, turn them into a fresh salad for lunch the next day. That way, you get all the benefits without any unnecessary risk to your health or to your heart attack risk. Food to be careful with number 2. Chicken is an excellent source of lean protein, but its protein structure is susceptible to reheating. Imagine freshly cooked protein as a long, loose chainacy for your digestive enzymes to cut into smaller pieces. But when you reheat chicken, especially in the microwave, that chain tightens and twists into a dense knot. Your enzymes will have a much harder time breaking that knot apart. These hard-to-digest protein knots move down into your colon, where your immune system may recognize them as foreign invaders and trigger an attack causing inflammation. This isn't an acute pain you'd feel right away, but a slow-burning chronic inflammation. And that kind of inflammation is like a smoldering fire along the walls of your arteries. Modern medicine has shown that chronic inflammation is a key driver of atherosclerosis, the process that stiffens and narrows your arteries, leading to high blood pressure blockages and ultimately a heart attack. Every time you eat reheated chicken, you could be unknowingly fueling the fire of that inflammation. Here's my advice: enjoy leftover chicken cold. It's perfect in salads, wraps, or sandwiches. If you really want to eat it warm, reheat it gently on the stovetop with a lid and a splash of water or broth to keep it moist and ensure even heating. Food to be careful with: number 1, rice. And here's the food I'm most concerned about: rice. The danger doesn't come from the grains themselves, but from an unwelcome guest called Bacillus cereus. The spores of this bacteria are everywhere, and they're survival machines able to withstand boiling temperatures. Once rice is cooked and left to cool at room temperature, these spores wake up. They multiply and start producing toxins. Here's the key point many people miss. These toxins are heat-resistant. You can reheat the rice until it's piping hot, killing the bacteria, but the toxins they've already produced remain intact. It's like chasing out a burglar, but leaving behind the time bomb they planted. And here's the double threat to your heart risk of acute dehydration. These toxins can cause food poisoning with severe vomiting and diarrhea. Rapid dehydration lowers blood volume, forcing your heart to beat faster and harder to compensate, which can lead to low blood pressure, arrhythmias, and in some cases, serious heart attack risks. Risk of blood sugar shock: cooking, cooling, and reheating rice changes its starch structure, making it digest and absorb faster into your bloodstream. This causes a sudden blood sugar spike. For anyone managing blood sugar or diabetes, one of the top risk factors for heart attack, reheated rice can be a hidden metabolic trap. The only safe rule with rice is to cool it quickly. Right after cooking, spread it on a plate or shallow tray and place it in the refrigerator within 1 hour. Never leave a pot of rice sitting out at room temperature for more than 2 hours. Your heart will thank you for it. All right, I know that last part might have sounded a little alarming, but my goal here isn't to scare you away from enjoying your food, not at all. It's quite the opposite. The story doesn't end with warnings. Now comes the exciting part, where we talk about building up and healing. Here's the magic, the very same process of cooking. Cooling and reheating can actually unlock hidden superpowers in certain foods. We're about to turn some everyday favorites into powerful allies that help protect your heart. So come along with me as we explore 5 amazing friends hiding in your fridge ready to support your heart and help you prevent a heart attack. Heart-friendly food. Number 5. Pasta. You might be surprised to hear a cardiologist say something good about pasta, right? The secret isn't in the pasta itself, it's in how we handle it. When you cook pasta, let it cool completely, say overnight in the fridge, and then reheat it. You create something called resistant starch. Resistant starch is a special kind of fiber. It isn't digested in your small intestine and doesn't cause a blood sugar spike. Instead, it travels down to your large intestine, where it becomes a feast for your beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut can significantly reduce inflammation throughout your body. And as we've discussed, inflammation is an enemy of your arteries. By supporting your gut with resistant starch, you're helping to calm the inflammatory fire that can harm your heart. Moreover, maintaining stable blood sugar levels is one of the most effective ways to reduce stress on your cardiovascular system and help prevent a heart attack. Heart-friendly food. Number 4. Potatoes, just like pasta, potatoes are a powerhouse when it comes to resistant starch. Cooked and cooled potatoes can create even more resistant starch than pasta. This transforms a food many people shy away from because of its carbs into a gut-friendly superfood. Beyond helping with blood sugar control and reducing inflammation, potatoes are also an excellent source of potassium, a mineral I always encourage my patients to pay attention to. Potassium acts as a counterbalance to sodium, helping your blood vessels relax and maintaining healthy blood pressure. So a cold potato salad or reheated boiled potatoes from the night before isn't just tasty, it's a 2-for-1 benefit, great for your gut and supportive of healthy blood pressure. By keeping inflammation in check and blood sugar stable, you also help prevent a heart attack. Heart-friendly food. Number 3. Whole grains, oats, barley. Now let's talk about some true fiber champions, oats and barley. When cooked and cooled, they also form resistant starch. But they have another secret weapon, beta-glucan. Beta-glucan is a type of soluble fiber that acts like a sponge inside your gut. As it moves through your system, it soaks up and sweeps away destructive LDL cholesterol molecules, helping to remove them from your body before they can stick to your artery walls and cause blockages. This benefit is so powerful that the FDA has officially allowed oat products to carry a label stating they can help reduce the risk of heart attack and heart disease. One of the simplest and most effective ways to naturally manage cholesterol is to cook a big batch of oatmeal. Let it cool and then reheat portions for breakfast throughout the week. Heart-friendly food. Number 2. Beans, black beans, lentils, chickpeas. If there were one diet I could prescribe to all my heart patients, it would be the Mediterranean diet. And at the heart of that diet are beans. They offer the perfect combination, rich in soluble fiber, to lower cholesterol packed with resistant starch when cooled, and an excellent plant-based protein source to help you feel full and manage weight. Regularly eating beans helps you tackle the 3 most significant challenges for heart health: managing weight-controlling blood sugar and lowering cholesterol. It's the ultimate hat trick for your heart. What's more, cooking and reheating beans also helps break down some of the anti-nutrients they contain, making it easier for your body to absorb key minerals like magnesium, a critical nutrient for maintaining a steady heart rhythm. That leftover lentil soup from yesterday, it's even better for your heart today. Heart-friendly food, number 1, tomato sauce. And here it is, the silent hero in your kitchen and the food I genuinely want you to appreciate: tomato sauce. The magic here isn't in the fiber, but in a brilliant red compound called lycopene. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant. Think of oxidation in your body like your arteries slowly rusting. That rust makes them stiff, brittle, and more prone to damage. Lycopene is the ultimate rust fighter. Cooking and reheating tomatoes breaks down their tough cell walls, releasing large amounts of lycopene and making it far easier for your body to absorb. This antioxidant helps protect the delicate lining of your blood vessels, keeping them supple and flexible, which is key to maintaining healthy blood pressure and preventing blockages. It's one of the foundations of an effective anti-inflammatory diet. So don't hesitate to cook up a big batch of tomato sauce. The portion you reheat for tomorrow's dinner is truly a gift to your heart. And there, we have it, a journey through your very own kitchen. As you can see, you have far more power than you might think. It's not about giving up leftovers completely. It's about becoming a wise cook, someone who understands precisely what they're doing to protect their heart attack risk and overall heart health. Knowledge is power. And to help you remember the most important points, here's a simple kitchen prescription for you. 1, cool quickly. This is the golden rule, especially for rice. Never leave food out at room temperature for more than 2 hours. Ideally, cool it and store it in the fridge within 1 hour. 2, reheat properly. Make sure your food is heated evenly and reaches at least 74 C 165 F to kill any harmful bacteria. 3, just once. Each time you reheat food, its quality declines and risk increases. Only reheat the amount you plan to eat, and do it just once. And for the most important rule, when in doubt, throw it out. Your health is worth far more than a leftover meal. Never take the risk. The journey to protecting your heart is built on the small choices we make every day. And wise decisions in the kitchen are some of the most powerful ones you can make for yourself. I hope today's conversation has given you confidence. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which item on this list surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's learn from each other's experiences. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone you care about. You just might help them protect their health too. Thank you for watching. Take good care of yourself and your precious heart.